I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. It's time for the Soloman Show. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
I am the Soloman Show. I have been streaming for around 3 years now on this account, I'd say. I've had a few little streaming bits in the past, but recently I've been thinking like more of a structured amount of streaming.
A little bit less chaotic as far as that goes?
Yes.
Oh, watch out. Solo is focused now. It's all set.
Exactly.
like a laser, just focused right in at one point. So you've been doing it for a little while, huh?
Yeah, quite a while, I'd say.
Yeah. So what got you started? What made you turn that microphone on?
Oh gosh, that was way back when. I don't know why, but every single time that I have streamed, it's always, my model always has pigtails for some reason. It is always pigtails. I'm going to guess that it's because I have adored Hatsune Miku for like almost all of my life that I've known her.
Yeah, there's pigtails and there's pigtails.
Exactly.
So was that kind of your inspiration to start VTubing?
Somewhat. I think. Sorry about that. I actually started off watching Kizuna Ai, like one of the first 3D VTubers, which is why I got in starting with 3D models as my VTuber model.
And
I forgot the question.
You have the perfect attention span for VTubing.
Exactly that.
No, how you got started and what was your inspiration? And you said, Kizuna Ai,
right.
and that group. Did you watch a lot of VTubing before you started?
Not too much, actually. As you can kind of figure out, I don't have the best attention span at the moment. So most of the time, I can't actually just sit and watch an entire stream, which is not good, but I'm trying.
Hey, people have their own things that they deal with. But with that, have you been able to use that to your advantage while you're streaming?
Well, I have quite the tendency to just sort of talk about really random subjects sometimes, so I would say so.
So basically this was built for you.
Essentially, yes.
You walked right into a fully functional, fully equipped motorhome here. You're ready to go.
I would say so, yeah.
So have you always been someone who grabbed the microphone and wanted to perform, or is this something that came out a little later in life?
Somewhat. I've always had like a thing for, oh my word, YouTube. Wow, I can watch little videos and people are very funny.
And that kind of sparked you to do a little bit of your own?
Yeah, that almost. I'd say it mostly started off with me trying to build up my social abilities more. Because with growing up autistic and everything, children always know that you're the weird one, which means they don't like you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is true. Of course, I grew up in a time. I was back in the 1870s, 1970s actually, where we didn't even know that was a thing. uh, and children who were different one way or the other, using I'm using it air quotation marks with my hands. No one can tell. Um, were kind of uh, either ignored, or they certainly weren't um, given the best treatment anywhere around.
Yeah.
Um, we didn't even know. We just thought that, well, maybe they're a little slow. Put them in the class and go with it that way. Of course, I'm talking as I was 7 years old. That was happening. Um, at least these days, it's more recognized.
Oh,
Um,
definitely.
and so, were you able to get that help when you were going through school, or did they recognize it then?
Oh gosh, I think it was only around 16 where I'd actually been formally diagnosed.
Hmm.
And at that point, I had already been through like so much bullying that it did not matter anymore.
Oh yeah, 16 is one of those ages that you remember fondly, and you also remember unfondly.
Exactly.
Yes. Um, I went through things myself then. I mean, I, I'll be open with this. I don't care. I mean, I'm old. What are you going to do? Um, I had therapy myself at that age for various things. Um, but I can't imagine being, I don't think ostracized is the best word for it, probably, but
Yeah,
at least picked on for the entire time and bullied and and you know kids can be the most kind, generous people, and also the meanest. Uh,
exactly. They don't know when to turn like it on or off,
mm,
or obviously like the boundaries there either.
yeah. So when you did get that diagnosis, do you remember feeling better about it, or at least you knew then what was going on, and you went from there?
I I was at that time where I didn't actually know
Mm-hmm.
what really autism was or how it would have affected me.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, I know exactly how much I can handle each day and stuff like that, like what gets me bad or not,
Mm-hmm.
I guess would be the word.
Yeah, yeah. Are there
Yeah.
times where you just have to pull yourself away from everything?
Basically, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, when things are overwhelming, um, to the point. Has it ever gotten that way for you while you were VTubing?
Oh, actually, quite a lot of times.
Mm.
Sometimes during collabs, there's like too much on my screen or in my ears, so
Oh.
I just sort of like slowly shut down. But in those cases, either I just like go quiet or I just like talk through it, but I'm not actually registering anything after that point.
Oh, I can imagine that would be pretty tough. And
Oh,
if yeah,
definitely.
yeah, that's I didn't even think about that as far as an obstacle. But if you were doing a game, say like a repo or something like that, where it's basically all chaos, um, I imagine that would be a nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Most of the time, I only play things like Repo with my very, very close friends who you've actually interviewed before,
Oh
which
yeah.
is wild to me. Yeah. There's Cloud, Storm Cloud 69.
Oh yes.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Mako Amagi. I
Uh-huh.
believe that's how you say it.
Yeah.
I always, when I first met Mako, I always said Amagi, which is not how you say it at all. And a scene of the orca.
Oh, I
They're
seen it.
like
Yeah.
my main little friend group in the VTubing space, and
Yeah.
they are so sweet to
Yeah.
me. Like
Yeah.
if I start getting overwhelmed, it's immediate like help in that regard.
Mm. Yeah. They'll
It's absolutely
recognize it.
amazing.
They'll recognize the signs and kind of, cater to and try to help you through it.
Yeah.
Uh,
The funny thing is, we're planning to do a little, what's the word? A little look through of this video, like a watch party together. So,
Hello, everybody.
hi.
Hope y'all doing
I'm gonna be
well.
very
Yeah,
embarrassed.
well, you won't be embarrassed. Now, the only thing that'll embarrass you is that you actually were interviewed by me, of all people.
No, you've been like really, really good,
Oh,
and
well,
I've seen only a few of like the interviews you do, and they're really, really cool to me that you're even able to do all of this.
well, thank you. It's just a lot of fun for me, and it's a therapy for me. I get
Yeah.
to talk to a lot of wonderful people from different backgrounds and different reasons for doing things. It keeps it interesting for me, and
Hmm.
actually, I'm having more fun now than I did in a lot of my radio stuff over the years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm making about the same amount of money too. Zero of it.
Get this man verified.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's very tough to do that on YouTube.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm
Holy.
not even worrying about it.
No.
My wife can yell at me for it all she wants. It's not going to happen. No, no. I just used to that after about a certain number of years. You just kind of like, okay, thank you, hon.
I mean, hey, a Patreon might work for you.
It might, but that's also work, and I'm old.
Very true.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. So are you doing fine with it at this point? With VTubing, are you doing what you want to do right now with it?
I'm trying my absolute best to
Mm,
do what I want with it.
mm,
Literally my only not my only real goal, but like one of the biggest goals for me with VTubing is just to give people a space to just, be able to have a laugh and stuff like that.
yeah. Well, you got a very infectious voice.
Aw,
In
I'm so
in
glad. I
personality.
used to be a voice actor.
Oh, you really did. That's cool. Uh, but used to be. Would you do it again if somebody asked?
Oh, definitely. I've
Yeah.
been hoping to actually voice in my own video game. Before
Ooh.
doing like streaming full time, I was actually hoping to be a game designer, and
Mm.
I've designed quite a lot about like this doll horror game. You can kind of tell that I'm really into dolls.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my skin's crawling already.
Oh god. Oh, you
Ooh.
would not like my room then. There's a huge display cabinet, 8 dolls already looking at me.
Oh my gosh. Now, like I hear the
Mhm.
music in the background. Dee, 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 dee. No, stay away. I have always have my back to it, so I don't.
Yeah.
But so with with that, do you carry that into your game experience? Would you rather play a horror game?
Oh, I really, really enjoy horror games. I have
Mm,
been obsessed with FNAF ever since it came out,
yeah.
and that's sort of the start of how I came to absolutely love, especially like psychological horror in
Oh,
particular.
yeah. Yeah. Those.
It's one of those things. I am horrifically scared of horror games. I am terrified of them, but I love watching videos about them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like watching other people play them.
Exactly. A
And but myself, I'd be a little over the edge with it, but
little bit spooked.
more than a little bit spooked. And I have enough nightmares. I don't need anything contributing to them.
So true.
My mind is already a terrible thing. It doesn't need fed.
Mhm.
don't don't feed the beast in this particular case. Um,
Oh god.
so would you? It sounds like you'd rather go for the long con scare than the short term scare. Although you do, if you are playing FNAF, you're going to get those short term scares too.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is FNAF the perfect the perfect game for you right now, or is there one that you'd rather play?
Oh gosh. Well, FNAF certainly isn't the most perfect franchise in the world,
Mm,
but it is very fun and quite funny. And sometimes it did actually scare me.
mm, yeah.
Ooh, but I don't know what would be the best. There's one really cool horror game that I haven't played yet or watched anything about,
Yeah.
but it has like a stop motion style, and I believe it has VR capability called the
Oh.
Midnight Walk.
Oh no.
If
Yeah.
that's the one that I'm remembering correctly, it's about a little lantern boy who has like a candle in him, and you sort of I don't remember anything else about it, but the art style just like took me. It was so
Oh,
cool.
I can imagine it now. My skin's just crawling right off my body at that point. Yay. That well, I mean that sounds like it would be like an independent game.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you find that the independent games are better horror games?
The independent games, as in
Well,
one player?
no, as you know, as opposed to made by a corporation, but
Oh,
made by an indie group.
I would definitely say that indie horror games are a lot scarier than like corporate
Hmm.
horror games, I'd say,
Yeah.
because one person can have so much going on in their heads, and games I would consider a form of art and self-expression
Mm,
where you can really put yourself into that, and you as the player of the horror game are just an outsider looking into this world that this person has created in their heads to scare people,
mhm.
and it really shows you what they're afraid of as well.
Oh yeah, and it's not doesn't have to be filtered through the shareholders. Yeah,
Exactly
yeah,
that.
yeah, and or somebody in corporate who has this idea, so let's add a dog to it or something. You know, no, we don't need to add a fluffy dog to it. It's perfectly fine. Um, that's
Mhm. But
and
with indie games, they would turn that dog into an absolute fucking abomination.
oh, absolutely, yeah, it'd be ripping it either be ripping people's heads off in your favor or against you, one way or the other. and, and
Exactly.
probably talk in your dreams and all of that stuff, all that
Oh,
good
definitely.
nightmare fuel stuff. So when you turned on that microphone for the first time and did jumped into the streaming on your own, um, was it like getting a jumping into cold water, or was it comforting for you, or did it take a while for you to settle in?
Well, for my like some of my first streams, it was really just me playing a game that, my friends wanted to play with me on Roblox of all things. So, being with friends sort of like helped me with that.
Right.
But when I was alone streaming, it was only just when I felt like it, and it was a game that I would have just played anyway. But with my I don't know if it's because of the autism, but I tend to just blurt out anything that comes into my head during, like, when I'm playing a game by myself, even out of streaming.
Yeah.
So it was very easy for me to channel that into just blurt out whatever the fuck comes to mind.
Pancakes.
So, oh god!
That's well, I mean that certainly would add to the charm of the channel, I would think, really, as a someone who watches. Would you watch yourself?
Uh sometimes I I always think that if you want to get into content creation,
Mhm.
you have to make something that you yourself would watch. Because if you wouldn't watch it, then who would? You
Mm.
know?
Oh yeah, well, that's a good rule of thumb for any type of creation, media wise. Is that
Yeah,
if you don't believe in what you're doing, who else is going to do it?
exactly.
Yeah, and you have that type of voice that's immediately welcoming and entertaining. That would bring people into it. Um,
Well, thank you. Most of the time, I don't sound like this on stream. I sound like an absolute horrific gremlin.
which for this field is even better. That'll really draw them in if you can do that.
Oh God, yeah.
Has it been easy for you to grow the channel at this point?
Uh, it's been quite easy to like retain viewers in the
Mhm.
sense of, oh, I see that person, they're back. I say hi to them. If they come back for more, I really appreciate them.
Mhm.
There are like 2 viewers who have stood by me through like my Genshin Impact days. I I I have spent £1,000 just on the gacha. And
Oh,
yeah, that hurts. Because
ah,
we are not at all wealthy family wise. Like, we are not made of that kind of money.
uh-huh, How so? Do you have to take like 3 extra jobs to cover that sort of thing? Oh,
Oh gosh, I really don't think that I could ever do like a normal job when I can barely handle doing streaming more
mm,
than once a week.
mm, yeah. I mean, and then have that gotcha getting you. Oi, oi, oi. That would be rough.
Yeah.
I have to get my 4 extra pulls every day. I have to do that.
No, it was so bad. The reason why I could stream so much during that time was because I was just doing all of my dailies, like, painstakingly. And the reason why I finally got out of Genshin was when I I had barely any time to get one certain character. I believe it was Raiden,
Hmm.
if you know that one.
Yeah.
I had barely any time to get her and pull for her. So I had to sadly pay £50 for a
Yikes.
bunch of pulls,
Oh,
and I didn't get her.
oh no.
Yeah.
Ah, and
Yeah,
so much for rent. Uh,
exactly.
I'll go live in the cardboard box. Let's do another 550.
I'll go live in a box outside. It's
Yeah,
fine. I can fend for scraps with
that,
the local strays.
that's right. I'll be perfectly fine. But I need writing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
With the it's the that part is so addicting that they put out that game with the horse girls,
Oh, Musume, yeah.
yeah, and I'm like, I see people going left and right for that. I'm like, somebody is an evil genius behind this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's because of how, like, seemingly inexpensive it is at times, and the fact that they give you false hope in terms of, oh, you can get this premium currency by just playing the game. And
Mm,
then the more you get into it, the harder it becomes to
yeah.
get that free premium.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then it's just like, well, if you only spent £3, you could get
Yeah.
this much. But then you'd spend £3 every day for a month, and it becomes, £900, and then you gotta go, yeah.
Exactly. And because of most of these gacha games, the meta is always the new character that has just come out,
Hmm.
or even just a very, very rare character that you'll need like at least £200 to guarantee.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be your game will go so much easier with this new character.
Yeah, but it's like you can't actually compete in PvP without those meta characters most of the time,
Oh yeah.
unless you're really determined.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's and you don't sleep at all, and you just keep playing it and set your alarm for when the timer comes up so you can play it again, that sort of thing. Um,
Basically, yeah.
it's so evil yet brilliant, and I'm surprised that I didn't come up with it some time ago. But
What, you would be the evil mastermind behind everything?
well, I mean, my evil has always been canceled out by my laziness. So I mean, I have evil plans, but they're never going to get done. So it's kind of two wrongs make a right in that certain instance. But
Exactly.
everybody should be lucky I'm so lazy.
Exactly. You would do every evil thing under the sun
Yeah,
if you did not
that,
need sleep.
that's right. That's right. That's what I tell my wife when she says, "Take out the garbage." I said, no, nope. If I start doing things, it's evil time, you know. She doesn't believe me.
I can't. It's evil time.
She doesn't believe me one bit. So
Oh.
it doesn't work after this many years. Um, so have you got yourself any goals this year for VTubing?
Oh. I would say hopefully this year I will be finishing what I started with my 2D model work. I used to be a 3D model maker, and I still
Ooh.
am, but I've been quite focused on creating a color wheel of VTuber models.
Mm.
Including black and white, because I decided that I hate myself.
What should how long a death march should I make this for myself?
Exactly.
How can I make this even tougher to do at this point?
How can I completely punish myself for something
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of?
See, this is another thing that I'm blessed with the fact that I'm not talented at any of that stuff. So I wouldn't be even trying doing that.
Oh gosh, no, you do not believe how much people in the art community fully think themselves not talented when they have so much
Oh,
talent there.
yeah, it's really something. But then when I talk to so many artist folks, and they're all like, I ask them the same question. I'll ask you this too. Are you ever finished with a project?
I would say, actually, I was about to say the minute that you send it to the person and they approve of it,
Hmm.
that's when it's one and done. But I have had cases where on a paid piece, I've been like, wait, this thing's wrong. I need
Yes,
to change it and send them another zip file. And
that's
then I
right.
do that
Yeah.
7 times.
The nail is wrong on that finger. I've got to redo that.
Yeah, but I've sort of told myself no.
Mm.
If they don't ask for revisions, if you've already sent it and they said it was good, don't do it, even though you really want to do it.
I can hear your voice is shaking as you say this. Even though they really want me to do it.
No, like it's crazy to me because I am an avid forgetter of things. So with the current model that I'm making, I cannot spoil this and
Yeah,
I will not spoil this.
yeah.
Um there was one piece that I had hidden at the start,
Hmm.
like of the art to be like, okay, I don't need to work on that. I'll work on everything else first.
Yeah.
And then when I thought that I was almost completed, I saw it.
Uh,
And I unhid it and I have so much more work that needs to be done, but the
Uh,
deadline isn't too far or too close, so it's fine.
yeah, but he still added so much more just by saying it. Uh,
Exactly.
it must be terrible to have that much talent.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I have had multiple things where I'm like, oh, that does not look good. That doesn't look good. But everyone's like, oh, it looks so good. I'm like, no,
So, I mean,
you don't know what you're talking about. I do.
I mean, have you enjoyed art since you were younger?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I am never going to show anybody that small baby me art because I'm not even gonna say it. It's but I have done art like so long, ever since I was little.
Mm.
And during school we had a little manga section in our
Oh.
library. And yes, I did accidentally go into debt multiple times at that library because of my manga. But that's fine. And that got me really into art even more than I already was.
Yeah. So, are you kind of self-taught that way then?
I would say yes.
Mm.
Even now, I barely want to put up a tutorial. Not because they're bad. Tutorials are like stupidly good and you should use them, people. But I was always just like, I'll eyeball anatomy. I'll eyeball it.
Oh my
Yay!
gosh. Well, I mean, that does create your style, doesn't it?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
I would say my style is somewhat akin to like weird Tim Burton storyboards, but mixed with modern cartoons and slight hints of Sailor Moon in there, I'd say.
Add a little bit of Sailor Moon and The Nightmare Before Christmas, and
Yeah,
um,
because they're so
that's
compatible.
right. I would like to see a crossover.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, imagine stop motion Sailor Moon.
Well,
Holy shit.
I'd have to go back to like um, Robot Chicken for something like that.
Yes!
Be out there. Uh, so, I mean, what you're saying is you just kind of took it as it came.
Yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
yes. One of my hugest inspirations at that time, it was a little I think it was like a huge trilogy book called Hollow Fields that
Okay.
was a manga about this magic, not necessarily magic, it's more like an evil school.
Mm.
It was definitely not magic because all of the teachers were like weird robots that were once human, but they had to slowly rebuild themselves to make
Ah.
sure that they lived long
Oh.
enough
Oh
to
yes.
do the school and everything.
Yeah.
And it is such a cool style. Read Hollow Fields.
Yeah. That reminds me though the thing where they kept replacing the parts until they didn't have any of the original parts anymore, and
Yeah.
they were still them.
Hmm.
At the end, that's a one of those philosophical questions.
Like, are you still you?
Yeah, are you still you? Well,
Well, considering from what I remember, all of your cells have died at one point, and then there's just new cells. So technically, you're a new you ages ago.
I should have gotten a coupon for this one. At least a warranty that didn't expire a few years ago for some of the parts.
Exactly.
At this point, but so were you able to quickly start as a VTuber into finding other VTubers, doing collaborations, that sort of thing?
Oh God, no! I was a horrifically anxious person when I
Mm,
first started this.
yeah.
And I did actually start getting really good. And a while ago, I was the one who was completely managing a bunch of collabs with a whole lot of different people.
Mm.
And then a recent event happened for me, and suddenly that is all set to zero.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, something, there are things that can happen that can reset all of that. And I imagine that was a lot of progress for you personally that was kind of erased.
Oh, definitely a lot of progress was completely obliterated
Mm,
after that whole situation that I had.
yeah. I say I'm not gonna ask, even though my old journalism things are like ask the question. But no,
Ask the question.
no, not going to. But something like that, um, was it made worst? Worst. Use English. Was it made worse by having autism?
I would say that is the main factor in that situation
Mm,
was essentially the autism, making it a whole lot worse for
mm,
me.
yeah, and that's something that those folks who don't deal with that sort of thing, it's tough for us to relate to. Um,
Yeah.
but I imagine, I imagine, and I am just imagining it, that it would be pretty catastrophic for you to have to coil back so far as a response to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm,
Um basically with autism, definitely
yeah,
you are sort of, you need to be in a very strict like routine of, getting up in the morning, your
mm,
place, like your thing is where your thing's supposed to be at all times.
right.
And I'm not going to say too much about it,
No, don't.
but essentially uh to me it did. I
You don't have
I
to.
was basically kidnapped,
Oh,
but, like, not in, like, a it's not like a huge, huge thing, you know what I mean? But it was a situation where I asked to leave and I couldn't leave.
hmm that's bad enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't have to go into it, and like, I can hear the stress in your voice already. So don't worry about it. We don't need to know. You're the one that went through it.
Mhm.
And that would be stressful for anyone. Believe
Yeah.
me. I work at a police station. I know how that can be stressful for some folks. Um, the but I again for someone in your situation, pretty catastrophic, and that a lot of that trust that you built up uh, disappeared. I imagine.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I hope you're trying to work back into it though.
Yeah, I'm slowly getting better and better about it, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
been a lot easier to, sort of overthink about things and stuff, you know?
yeah. Absolutely. Well, no one would blame you for that. In that instance, anything like that makes it tougher to trust anyone at that point,
Yeah.
and it you could be autistic or not, it would still be um, catastrophic as far as that goes. Um,
Mhm.
but I seriously doubt it's going to keep you on the sidelines for too long. Um, it,
I hope not.
well, I don't. It just seems to me that you don't give up that easy.
Oh,
Um,
I definitely don't. I don't even remember what I was gonna say just then.
yes.
I'm very smart, as you can tell.
Hey, you can be smart and forgetful at the same time, I hope.
Exactly, I hope.
You got that. Yeah. And I hope that's the reason why I forget things all the time.
Yeah, totally.
But for you, right? Is there a comfort game for you right now? Is there something that you'll go back to time and time again, even off stream?
Ooh. Now, this is like a yes and a no, because I was just recently thinking about how, oh god, I don't actually have a game that is just a chill game. Because
Mm.
most of the time when I am off stream, I am playing a game called RimWorld, which very stressful game, not cozy. Mm-mm.
No, no, I would love to play it. I have not played it, but again, it would be so frustrating for me to build everything up and just have it just crumble away instantly.
Yeah, when I first started playing RimWorld, I had this thing where I wanted to be like, no, I am doing commitment mode. I'm gonna keep on doing this. And with RimWorld mods, if you have a lot of them, you can wait up to an hour for RimWorld to actually properly open.
Oh,
And with commitment mode, it means that you can't go past to a different save. It is just this one save.
yep.
You can't go backwards unless you exit out of the game and go back into it and wait that long. This
Oh,
is why I have 1,700 hours on the game.
oh,
Yeah, so I've
oh.
recently decided that, hey, maybe I shouldn't hate myself that much to do that.
Still, though, when you get something going, it's pretty fun. That's the that's the
Exactly.
catch to it. Those type of games really do interest me, and the problem for me comes in the frustration when it just falls apart and you can't go back to do anything about it. Um,
Mhm.
and that's one of the reasons why Stardew Valley was really easy for me to fall for. My old computer, which isn't working right now, I have 40 save files of that.
Holy
Oh yeah, I don't even know how many hours, how many months I have on that game.
months,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, there were some times where uh, I had lots of time off, and and we have lots of time off. No money to go anywhere, and you're stuck at home. You're gonna play video games. That's what you're gonna
Yeah,
do. You don't have to sleep. That's okay. I got another 3 days to go with Stardew Valley. Yeah,
exactly.
it's that was at least it wasn't gotcha.
At least it wasn't gacha. Yeah, I don't even like playing Genshin, to be honest with you. I just thought, oh, the designs are so cute. Wow. I love seeing their attacks. They're so pretty.
I don't even
God.
I don't even like the game. I don't even like the name of the game.
Oh, the name of the game is where I draw the line.
That's right. Uh, that's when you know you're caught by the gotcha.
Exactly.
Uh, so how far away do you have to stay from it at this point?
From Genshin?
Yeah.
I do I even Oh, I do have it downloaded. It's oh no. I haven't played that for years.
And after the interview, you started right back up. Where was I on that
No.
day?
I do not have that type of money anymore to be like, "Ooh, yay, I can do this no consequence.
Oh yeah,
Whoopee."
yeah. Even my late mother, she she played online she played online bingo, and she would spend like $1-2 every day on online
Oh
bingo.
god.
Like, mom.
No, my dad's the same. He's got this train game and he is convinced that it is pay to win and he doesn't stop playing it. God.
it, a pay to win train game.
Yes. It's this really weird thing. I remember him talking about oh, what's the word? Like his storage was full, So he couldn't do anything. He was completely soft locked unless he spent money.
Oh,
Yeah,
and by then the hooks were in.
exactly. Because all of his trains already had stuff in them and they needed to unload to load things back in to make them go and get rid of everything in his storage. And he couldn't do that.
Oh my gosh. Uh, eh, even folks in my generation get caught up in it.
Exactly.
So it's a when you look at what you've been able to do so far as a VTuber, um, do you think that you would be proud, surprised as to how far you've gone?
I think I would be really, really proud of how much I've been able to accomplish.
Mm.
Because
Surprised?
despite it not being everything,
Mm-hmm.
as long like it's what I've been able to handle has
Mm.
still been a lot better than it was before.
Yeah, yeah. Is it? Well, I tell you, and I'm just between me and you, just talking with you and how open you are and how easy it is to talk with you. It's it's tough for me to imagine you being bullied as a kid. um,
Oh gosh.
it really is because it's just so easy and you get you're wonderfully expressive and it's just fun to talk to you.
Yeah.
Those kids missed out.
Oh, definitely. Holy. Oh god, no, like I had like free school meals,
Mm.
and this one girl would literally make me buy food for her, which is crazy. And okay, so I'm trans, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like a man now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh. Sorry.
No, no,
But
you'd never say sorry to me for that.
no. Even when I didn't know that,
Yeah.
somehow those kids at school would know and they would bully me for potentially being trans. And for some reason, right?
Yeah.
This is tied to that story of that girl who was trying to get free food from me essentially.
Right.
We were in like the line to get food. Her friends come up and they're like talking with her and trying to get me behind them in line so that they could get in line. There were so many people behind me,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So many people. And they were trying to like get in through her. But obviously she couldn't let that happen because I am the one that's paying for her food.
Right.
And and one of them called me like they were really rude, but
Yeah.
they were like one of them called me like a guy, girl, whatever, because I had short hair and I wore trousers, and I was like, oh my god, that was the most gender euphoria I have felt in my life without even knowing.
just at that point, you kind of like everything seems to make sense now.
It's like, wow, everything clicked. And it wouldn't click until almost like a year ago, until I was finally like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with that, has it been tough for you to beat into people's skulls online that you are trans?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Most of the time, people are really, really nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things where, because of my voice, people just tend to go, and assume things,
Mm-hmm.
which is completely fine, and I can just correct them.
Yeah.
But I'm really bad at correcting people. So I'm just like, hey,
you
I'm a dude. And
you
sometimes they just don't even hear it.
yeah, you have that silly polite thing that will let you bend over backwards to please people when you just like need to hit them with a
Exactly.
hammer and no.
Yeah, that's why my friend Cloud, she mostly does the "Hey, he's a dude,
Yeah,
back off,
yeah. Back off.
back off."
Well, I this wasn't long enough interview to talk with and find out all about you.
Oh
So
gosh.
folks are going to have to go and check out the links we've got for you in the description to find out more about Solo. And I got to say, um, absolute pleasure talking with you and meeting with you.
Thank you. It was an
Yeah,
absolute pleasure on my half as well.
yeah, and I hope we can do it again. Please, please keep in touch. Tell everybody who's listening, hello.
Hi.
And we'll talk to you again soon. And I hope you get to keep that smile on your face through the rest of the time that
Thank
you're
you.
VTubing. Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.